Everything Was Beautiful and Nothing Hurt by Ben Reeves is devastatingly beautiful. It is tragically hopeful. It is just a ball of contradictions. This is the first book that has made me physically cry since Human Acts by Hong Kong, which I read last year. So that tells you how really impactful it is. I picked this up because on first glance, this is a death story, and it's death as a regular guy. I have been a huge fan of death as a regular guy stories ever since Pierce Anthony's Incarnations of Immortality, which I read in high school, and I still have the whole series on my shelves here somewhere. But we're following Travis in this book, and Travis is just a regular dude who happens to be deaf. And he spends a lot of time visiting people and talking with people and spending time with them. So it's kind of a really hopeful version of death. It's not a super traumatic version in most cases. I will tell you to check trigger warnings for this book. But the premise of the plot here is that Travis lives in an apartment, and he ends up becoming as emotionally evolved as death can with the family across the hall, a mother and her two young daughters. And we kind of follow Travis as he wrestles with doing his job, as well as really trying to fit in with this family in a way that makes sense for him. There is one character in this story, and I'm going to do this in a way that reveals as little as possible, but there's a character in this story that gets bacterial meningitis. And my son had bacterial meningitis when he was 4. We were in the ICU. We were in the children's hospital for 2.5 weeks. I left twice to go home and take a shower and get more clothes. It was a very traumatic and stressful time. My son is okay. He does have some hearing loss, and he's dealing with some health issues as an adult, but nothing that is insurmountable, nothing super traumatic like losing a limb or something like that. But I just cannot recommend this book enough. I think that it's just one of those beautifully devastating books that everyone should read.